One of my favorite practice areas is business and estate planning. And this is an area that clients oftentimes put off because they think of it as just planning for death and taxes and not a very enjoyable experience. But estate planning is really much more than minimizing taxes and deciding who gets what when you're gone. Estate planning is really the arranging of your affairs to protect and control your property while you're alive and well, to provide for you and your loved ones in the event you were to become mentally disabled, to provide what you want, to whom you want, in the way that you want, all at fully understood, controlled, and reasonable cost to you and your loved ones. In designing an estate plan for you requires you to help us understand what is important to you. What are your personal vision and values? What are your top priorities? Examples of some priorities that people have, and these certainly aren't mutually exclusive, and people may have all of these, and that tend to be in different orders for different people. For instance, education values, academic achievement, lifelong learning, self-improvement. How can the estate plan promote those kinds of things? Some people want to promote economic values, financial responsibility, frugality, savings. Some want to promote cultural values, art, music, travel. Ethical values, honesty, fairness, justice. Some people want to especially promote philanthropic values, volunteer work, donations. For some, maybe physical values, health, exercise, relaxation, appearance, freedom from addiction. For some, it may be public values, promoting of citizenship, community involvement, public service. For others, the top may be relationship values, family, friends, colleagues. For others, spiritual values, faith, belief, inner peace. For some, it may be work values, effort, competence, professional recognition, or success. So next thing we need to understand, after we understand what's really important to you, your vision and values, we need to understand your family and your loved ones that you want to benefit, their strengths and weaknesses in managing and protecting wealth. For example, who will care for them if you cannot? How will gifts that you may leave for them affect their lives? What conditions or protections should be placed on their receipt of property? Should someone else manage their property for their benefit for a time? What protections do you want to include in their inheritance in the event of a potential divorce or other life-changing event? Then next, we need to understand about your assets and the projected growth or accumulation of your assets in the future. Do your assets provide the income or resources you'll need for the rest of your life? Are your assets easily managed by somebody else? Are they easily divided among the intended beneficiaries? If the assets include a business, how will the estate plan affect the business's future? How will it affect the family's relationship with each other and with business partners? What can be done to reduce the likelihood of disputes over value or control of the business? Those are all things that we'll take into account in designing a plan. And then we also need to understand your current creditors or potential future creditors or predators. Do your assets make you a target? Do you have unique business risks? Do you have liabilities, or do your loved ones have liabilities or potential liabilities that we need to take into account in designing your plan? And then finally, one of the most important decisions that you will make is determining who will make decisions for you when you can no longer make them for yourself. For healthcare decisions, if you're unable to make them, regarding your day-to-day needs, decisions regarding the protection, the management, and the disposition of your property. If you've not already done so, you should contact an attorney with significant experience in estate planning to assist you in designing and implementing a plan that is right for you and your family, both during and after your lifetime. Once implemented, it's very important to review your plan every year or two to ensure that it continues to satisfy your needs and objectives under the current circumstances. Properly approached, estate planning is an enjoyable and a rewarding exercise that can help secure a happy and prosperous future for you and your loved ones. We hope to be able to help you in that process. Thank you.